What's up, you wild beasts of the internet? Today, I've got something absolutely insane cooked up for you here. We're diving headfirst into the mind-blowing, jaw-dropping world of Mayan ritual. Buckle up, because this isn't your grandma's history. Listen, it's a roller coaster of mystery, magic, and downright epic ceremonies that'll blow your mind. Ready to get schooled in the most legendary ancient rites ever? Let's go.
Mayan Rituals Part 1. Bloodletting, the ultimate divine hotline. Forget texting or DMs. This was the original hardcore way to send a bloody, "Hey gods, I'm serious" message. The big shots, the rulers and elites, would literally turn themselves into human pincushions, stabbing tongues, foreskins, or whatever they could with stingray spines, bone awls, or razor-sharp stones. And then, like the most hardcore sacrifice ever, they'd burn that blood on paper or in bowls as a straight-up feast for the gods. But wait, it gets crazier. Captives were sometimes tortured in mind-numbing ways with hearts ripped out or heads chopped off, all to keep those gods satisfied. Talk about an eye-for-an-eye cosmic transaction. Mayan Rituals Part 2. The mind-blowing, jaw-dropping human sacrifice spectacle. Alright, buckle up, because this wasn't some run-of-the-mill, "Oh, let's toss a coin in the fountain" kind of ritual. No, sir. This was the grand finale, the mother of all ceremonies. The ultimate pay the price or else extravaganza. The Maya weren't just playing around. They were going full throttle, no holds barred, cosmic level serious. Whether they wanted to keep their gods from throwing a tantrum, secure the most ridiculously bountiful harvests you've ever heard of, or commemorate some earth-shattering, mind-melting event, they pulled out all the stops. And how did they do it? Oh, just the usual. Beheadings that would make your skin crawl, disembowelments so gruesome they'd haunt your nightmares, or straight-up tossing poor souls into the pitch-black, bottomless pits of cenotes, those natural sinkholes that look like they were ripped straight from a horror flick. The Maya were so convinced that skipping these sacrifices would send the entire balance of the mortal and divine worlds crashing down like a house of cards in a hurricane, they treated this ritual like the ultimate cosmic insurance policy. No joke, this was the kind of ritual that said, you want peace? You gotta pay up or else face the wrath of the gods. Can you even imagine the balls it took to pull off something this intense? Mayan Rituals Part 3. Agricultural Rituals. Corn worship like you've never freaking seen. Corn wasn't just some run-of-the-mill food for the Maya. It was straight-up sacred, the lifeblood of their entire existence. These guys went all out, throwing down prayers, wild offerings, and the most insane dances you could ever imagine, just to make sure the gods would shower them with rain and bless their precious crops. The Sakha ceremony? Oh, that was the ultimate, over-the-top corn god tribute happening at every single crucial stage of growth. And when the droughts hit, because you better believe they did, they unleashed the Chachak ritual, a rain-summoning spectacle so intense it's still rocking in some places today. Mother Nature, you better listen or else. Mayan Rituals Part 4. Dance Rituals. The ultimate divine flash mob that blew minds. Picture this. Dancers decked out in the most outrageously insane costumes and masks you've ever seen. Absolutely channeling gods with every move. This wasn't your boring grandma's tea party dance, no way. These were freaking intense, heart-pounding spiritual performances designed to charm the gods themselves and snag their golden favor. Some dances, like the wild tuntaleke, were so fierce they even involved sacrifice. Yeah, I said it. While others were all about throwing the biggest, most reverent celebrations you could imagine. Seriously, talk about dancing on the razor-thin edge of the divine. Who wouldn't want to be front and center for that? Mayan Rituals, then Part 5. Funerary Rituals. Kicking the bucket with the most awesome view ever. Get this, the Maya didn't just toss their dead anywhere. Oh no, they buried their ancestors right freaking under their own homes. Can you imagine having your great-great-grandpa literally chilling beneath your floorboards, watching your every move like the ultimate cosmic stalker? These funerary shindigs were nothing short of legendary, packed with mind-blowing offerings, wild ceremonies, and enough ritual drama to make a telenovela jealous. Death? Pfft, that was just the opening act of the most epic afterlife saga you could ever imagine. The Maya knew how to send someone off with style, making sure the departed had the smoothest, most awesome ride to whatever came next. Talk about death with a good view. Mayan Rituals Part 6. Hold on to your hats because these ancient ceremonies were nothing short of absolutely mind-blowing. First up, the legendary key exchange ritual. This wasn't your grandma's sick day protocol. Nope, the Maya had a quarantine system so intense it would make today's health officials drop their jaws in disbelief. Whether it was childbirth or some nasty illness, they'd lock it down like the ultimate cosmic lockdown, all to summon some insanely good luck. Talk about taking ancient health hacks to a whole new stratosphere. Then there's the more calendar rituals. And when I say calendar, I don't mean some boring wall chart. These guys had a freaking cosmic timetable so wild and intricate, it could make your head spin 1,000 times over. Feasts and ceremonies were synced perfectly with the universe's craziest cycles, like they were throwing a celestial party that lasted forever. How did they even keep track of that madness? And oh, the ball games. Forget your casual Sunday kickabout. This was a brutal, high-stakes, heart-pounding ritual where the winner didn't just get bragging rights. They were playing with divine consequences that could blow your mind. Sometimes it ended with a sacrifice that was as intense as an eye for an eye on steroids. Talk about winner takes all in the most dramatic way possible. Finally, the marriage rituals. These weren't your average I do moments. Priests were rocking incense clouds thicker than a fog machine at a rock concert. Feasts that could feed an army. All to seal unions with cosmic flair. And divorces? Yeah, they happened, but the juicy details, still shrouded in mystery, leaving historians scratching their heads like, what really went down? Seriously, these rituals weren't just traditions. They were epic, larger-than-life ceremonies that made the Maya culture one of the most fascinating, intense, and downright awesome civilizations in history.
Well, what do you think, you magnificent bunch of curious minds? If this mind-blowing roller coaster of a video got your brain doing backflips, smash that like button and slam the subscribe button. Get ready for daily doses of the wildest Mandela effects, the craziest theories that'll twist your noodle, and glitches so bizarre they'll make your head spin. You do not want to miss this madness.